Salutations, mortals. Your usual content creator cannot be here. However, he has left me specific instructions on what to do in this video. However, he doesn't realize that I'm the master of trickery. And instead, I'm going to freak the hell out!
Oh my god, it's hot in there. Oh. No, but what I am gonna do is tell you guys a little story. So, back in 2005, I was 6 years old, and my cousins thought it would be funny to show me the film Freddy vs. Jason. And it's weird because Jason didn't scare me, but Freddy became my boogeyman throughout my childhood, basically. I mean, because Jason's just a guy in a hockey mask. Freddy, he's got that messed up face and those bloodshot eyes and that weird knife glove thing. So, it's of course, more scary. Anyways, so what I would do, will you get out of here? Brothers. So what I would do, was, well, of course, I would have on again, off again nightmares about, Freddy chasing after me and, doing what Freddy does. So every night, I would do two things before I would go to bed. One, I would always make sure I had my dad's a carpenter and he made this wooden cross, and so every night I would make sure that cross was underneath my pillow because I wouldn't sleep if it wasn't under my pillow. And number two, I would always make sure all the doors and windows were locked. Because of the song, 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you, So, one night, I want to say it was in July, it was just me and my dad at the house, because my brother was at a sleepover, my mom was out of town with some relatives, and my sister didn't even exist yet, so. And so I did my usual routine, check for the cross, it was there, check, see if the windows were locked, they were locked, and went around, locked the front door and the back door. And when I locked the back door, I didn't realize my dad was still outside. And my dad used to have this fedora that he would wear. It was like a gray fedora with like a stripe on it. And so I was laying in bed, and that night it was like extra creepy to me because earlier that day, as I was flipping through the channels on TV, I caught a glimpse of Freddy Kruger, which sort of sparked my fear again. And messed up my hair. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I was extra spooked, and so when my dad decides to come in, the door's locked, and he doesn't have the keys because it's inside, so he's pounding on the door, and I'm like, oh, no, it's Freddy! Oh God! And so I'm of course not answering the door, and I'm like, go away, go away, go away! Don't kill me! And then my dad walks over to my bedroom window because must have figured, I had gone to bed and I just locked the door. And, there he is with his fedora, and, all I can see is just this shadowy figure with a Freddy Kruger hat on, and, and he's banging on the window. I'm like, it's Freddy! Oh, God, Daddy, help me! And I start running around the house. Daddy, 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 where are you? Freddy's outside.
What's with that voice?
It's my kid voice. Man, shut up. Always gotta ruin my videos. Anyway. Wow. Anyways, so I... Leap. Anyways, so eventually I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna take care of Freddy once and for all. And so I had this like little toy lightsaber, it's like a red Darth Vader lightsaber. And so I grab it and I run outside with it. And I run outside with it, and I still can't see my dad because it's so dark out, and I just whack him as hard as I can with the lightsaber, and as soon as I do, I hear my dad go, "Oh, my nuts!" And that's when I found out there's no such thing as Freddy Krueger. So, yeah, just wanted to tell you guys that little funny story, since it's Halloween's like right around the corner. So yeah, that's pretty much it. My brother's acting like an asshole as usual. So,
What are you gonna use the force on Freddy Krueger? Is that what you were gonna do?